whichever way, by all means necessary, you must have electricity, and you will not pay for estimated bill anymore. A promise made will be a promise kept. If I can't keep the promise and I come back for second term, don't vote for me. That's the truth.
If anybody should tag this government or nickname this government as a clueless government, I think every reasonable human being will not hold it against that same person. Misplaced priority every now and then. Government that do borrow money on a daily basis from every now and then just to run the government is now placing not just 1 billion, not 2, not 3, 10, just to install solar power grid in Aso Rock. If Aso Rock is as big as Abuja, will a sane government be talking of 10 billion naira? A lot of persons might not know how big 10 billion naira is, but one thing I do tell some persons is that 10 billion naira is a whole lot. Now, this is a country that is being bedeviled by terrorism. We have seen young officers who are willing to fight and make sure there is peace in the land, that they are complaining, crying that they don't have sophisticated equipment, the latest ones that will outsmart or beat the terrorists are parading on a daily basis. Yet nobody have placed value and importance on whatever those boys are saying out there. Instead, we are now looking at whatever they have been using to power the Aso Rock as being obsolete. Now they need a new one, and that new one must be solar grid that should be purchased with 10 billion naira. Now, if Aso Rock is not depending on solar grid, what now become of the average man and businesses out there who is praying that on a very good day we should have a stable electricity, that our country and the economy will grow just like every other economy in the world? It means there is no hope for common man, and that is just the simple truth. Now, he vowed that if he did not provide stable electricity, nobody should vote for him in the second term. I know some idiots that are benefiting wholeheartedly from this government will not see anything bad about our ways. Some of them, as we speak, are cracking their brains. How do we defend this? How do we make sure we counter whatever he just said? Luckily for everybody, as we speak, this statement wasn't made on his behalf by any particular person. He made it himself, and today is working against him. This is a government where opposition, most especially the governors from the opposition party, all of them are trying hard just to make sure they bring it back, whether it's good or not, for their office to be secured. This is the highest level of lawlessness we have ever experienced as a nation. It is so sad, but those APC persons, urchins, will not see anything bad about this. But one thing I will do tell some persons, Nigeria belongs to everybody. If they can use 10 billion to provide solar grid in Aso Rock, I believe every Nigerian have done all their best in terms of providing some basic amenities for themselves. The government does not provide us electricity, neither do they provide water. What about education? They have never been there. All these things ought to be provided by the government is now provided by people, and we have been managing it. Almost like the case of toad or frog. Anytime you put them in any harsh condition, they try to readjust their temperature just to suit the normal temperature they have in there. My prayer is that it shouldn't get to that elastic limit where everybody will have it up to their neck, that they can't take it no more. Because Nigerians happen to be one of the most happiest set of people in the world. There are some certain things some citizens in other countries can't bear that will just look as if it's a common thing. I just hope and pray that one day God should provide us with that president, governors that will understand the value and importance of its citizens. Anyway, share, follow the page. Thank you as you do so.